Good morning. It is the Doom. It's the Happy Hippo. It's the Cello. He's back. It's AM again. Yup. It's early in the morning. I've just been doing me washing because obviously that's the way I roll, proper hardcore. So we've got the time for the new update. If you're in Britain, 12:30 we get the new stuff. So let's get out of the way. I will be streaming it. Come have a look. Sub, follow, drop us a like, all that good stuff. Support the channel. Maybe I'll get one step closer to making some money off this YouTube. Maybe before I'm 50 or 60. You know, as they say, happy hippos. Right, so on this video, what I'm going to do is, I know you've probably seen a lot of people are giving you like their ultimate guides of what to do to get ready for the new update. I thought instead of doing like an ultimate guide, I'm just going to do the random dude's guide. So first thing you got to be looking at is, are you running your favorite gun? Now that one's important. And then the next question, if it is your favorite gun, is it an exotic or not? If not, and it's craftable, I'd craft a couple just to get ahead. If it's not craftable, probably still a bit of summit, just on whatever the targeted loot is, whatever you need. Also, next one, I'll say bits and bobs as we do missions. Next one, I think this one is quite important. Check how many of your builds share items. Like, for example, one of my backpacks can be used in like 3 builds, so obviously that backpack is definitely going to be part of my opening build. Now, my Eagle, I use that all the time, apart from when I'm using pistols. So, he's definitely... Also, what you've got to be thinking about, this will be the next point, what skills are you thinking about using first of all? Because obviously, realistically, your skills are going to get upgraded like everything else with use. So, what skills are you planning on using to start with? Me personally, I'm thinking my 2 favourites, the striker drone and the turret. Those two, it's like having a 3-man team, you and your 2 homies. Bloody awesome. But then I'm thinking, obviously, because I am going to try and do every single bloody one of them, I'm thinking to myself, what is the next one I'm going to do? Now I'm thinking as well, definitely a healing one. Should we maybe go for a healing one? But my main tip at the moment, now this is the first 2, right? Number 1, get your favourite gun equipped. If you can get variants and repeats of it, have a couple ready just for when we kick off. Also, check your build. Does it have many similarities to any of your other builds you're running? If not, maybe consider making a build out of amalgamation of all your builds. If you have like a build that has maybe 2 pieces, put those 2 pieces with another one. That is an idea, but what I'm doing, and this is what I'm going to do. As you can see, this is my tidal wave build. The build shares a couple of pieces. It shares these 2, and it shares all these 3 guns, quite a few builds. So that means that bit's sorted on that build. But what I might do is I might run, as you can see, my memento is on quite a few builds. So I might run something like my Survivor, or as I call it, the Slappage, which is me Dark Hours. I might even run the Love Gun. I'm not sure yet. But I think what I'm doing, as you can see, is I'm checking on my build which one shares bits and bobs that I've already got. So obviously I am going to rinse everything to get all that lovely XP. Absolutely smash it. That's what I'm going for. And then once you've got that sorted, you've then got to think to yourself, how quickly do I really want to do this, and how many builds do I actually want to fully do? Now, if the answer is lots of builds, then that means you're probably going to be in like me for a lot of work. But if you've got only a few builds and think, well, that's all I need, then just make sure at this moment I'll get back to it, but just make sure you're comfortable, you've got a good build, you like the build. Because realistically, if it is a grinding build, you're going to be using this build for quite a while, so make sure you like the build. I know a lot of them will say, well, try and find the most efficient. Well, I find you're most efficient if you like the build. If you don't like the build you're running, then you're not going to put your full potential, or you're not going to try as hard, are you? Like, what mission are we going to do? What's in the hotel today? 511. Nah, not happening. Might as well go for we're just going to go get these done quickly. We don't need directives on. I may put 1 or 2 on just to push up the XP, but because we're going to be pretty much trying to breeze through them, we'll leave them on challenging too, just to get shit done. Go.
Black Tusk has already established a foothold here. Dislodging them isn't gonna be easy.
Oh, you sneaky little brother. Oh! Is it me or are those grenades getting so much more accurate? Hey, there we go. Yes, so next point you've got to look. Are all your materials, like the important ones at max, like exotic components and stuff like that? Good. That's another point. These are just like little points. You may have heard these all before, but this is just my way of saying it. Also, maybe ask yourself, how many hours are you going to are you willing to put in? You know? I'm pretty much going to put in as much time as I humanly can. But that's just me. I'll be honest with you. That's literally just me. Not everyone will do that. And there'll probably be people who are putting in even more hours than me. But love hiding around that fucking corner, don't they? Yeah, shoot you in the arm, mate. In the face. That'll teach you. That'll teach you for sticking your nose in things that do not concern you. So keep your nose out, sunshine. So if anyone has been reading the comments on YouTube, you'll be finding out that well, yes, actually maybe one or two little ranty rants as well. There's been quite a fair bit of fallout upon them hearing that they're not doing basically anything for the PvP community. You know what? Boys, here's what it is. I know that sounds very remiss of me, but here's the thing, right? Honestly, if it was only little things you wanted, I could understand. But a lot of them have said they just want a big dark zone. But you don't. You don't want just a big dark zone. You want to get rid of all the skills you know, you want to get rid of this, get rid of that, and you want to make it just guns. Well, that means you try to change the whole game to revolve around you when you don't spend much money. And most of you haven't. Some of you I've seen on your worlds, you haven't done most of the content. You do enough just to open the dark zone, and that's it. So, you know. Like the point is, if it was just a bigger dark zone, I could understand. Give you boys Candy College. Give you boys a bigger dark zone, but you don't. You want to get rid of all this and all that because you just want guns. I mean, you act like there was no skills in the dark zone in the first one. So I just don't get that. What is up with that? Plus, you're gonna get Heartlands. I mean, although that said, it sounds daft. I honestly wouldn't.
Local area network detected.
Check any terminals or laptops you find. The more intel we collect on Black Tusk, the better we'll be able to counter them.
I mean, I wouldn't get your hopes up too much about how good it's going to be. I mean, I know you're saying, oh, Red Storm did this and Red Storm did that, but just remember that they did actually do some of the PvP in the Dark Zone in number 2. It wasn't just all the other groups that did it. They actually did do a little bit of it. So don't look at them with this rose-tinted glasses thinking it was the most they are the most perfect company, because they did do some they did drop some big doo-doos as well. So I don't know why everyone gets so misty-eyed thinking that Red Storm are going to be the saviours. Hey, boys, behave. Honestly, just lower your sights a bit, boys. Honestly, lower your sights. Because if you remember, it was Terry and that were really, really pleased with themselves when they were, oh hello, look at that. Costas go back, you'll have that, thank you. They were really pleased with themselves when they added the ambush to the Dark Zone. Just remember that they were the ones who were proper excited to announce that. So
protocol detected. Installing backdoor.
So stop pretending that like what they did was perfect, because it wasn't. You know, you never know if it's a major success, because it's still part of the division. That might, if you spend enough money, that might give them enough money to get Red Storm to do some more PvP for the Dark Zone and Div 2. Might even make way for some actual paid content as well. You know? If there's anything paid,
shit, we cut off the terminal.
Anything paid on the free-to-play game, and it's going to help make them money, which means they're going to put more into the Heartland, and then if it really goes well, the other games, then buy it. I'm not being paid by Ubisoft. I mean, to be fair, if I was being paid by Ubisoft, I'd be bigging up Heartlands a lot more. But I'm not being paid by them, so not to worry. Not to worry, I ain't being paid. But apparently, you're gonna get Heartlands. Whether or not it's gonna be any good, just bear in mind, Terry was the one who was there, proper excited with himself, when they introduced the ambush in the dark zone that no one liked or no one asked for. So, just bear that in mind.
Humanity has been observing the planets for millennia, but we are only now beginning to Earth, the third rock of the sun, our home, may not be the center of our universe. So far, it is the only planet with life as we know it. In the vast reaches of space, that our Lord is the only place capable of we know that Mars once had vast oceans, that many of the only people of a supernova.
You're not. Piss off.
Sustains life. It's possible that the building blocks that allowed organisms to evolve.
Serious trauma.
I've been saying it for ages. Look,
The complex living
shotguns.
like you and
Agent vital
Fucking
signs
hell.
0.
the ash.
Those fucking grenades are just way too accurate, honestly. And have you noticed? It's almost like they've got the mad bomber. Thing. Because have you noticed that they seem to be able to cook their grenades
Observing the planets
and
for
they
millennia.
explode where they want them to.
Some of their secrets. Earth, third rock from the sun, our home, may not
Piss
be
off,
the
you
center
prick.
of our universe, but so far it is the only planet life as we know it. In the vast reaches of space, it's a wonder that our little planet
Arseholes. Fucking shotguns.
we know that Mars
Honestly, they
oceans
are getting shotgun bloody mad as of late.
of a supernova. While no other planets are, it's possible that the building blocks that allowed organisms to evolve from single
I know it sounds like I'm just ranting for no reason, but honestly, have you noticed how many shotgunners and grenadiers seem to be making their way into the basically every faction? But the Black Tusk are getting really bad for it. And you know what? Their shotgun rushes are quite quick. I mean, seriously, they're quite quick. But yeah, so Terry Spire was the one who was going on an ambush. Just remember that. An ambush in the Dark Zone is an absolute load of crap.
the only planet that supports life.
So I got myself another Acosta's go bag. Get in there. That's a little bit more on the exotic components part. I'm doing quite well. But then again, I could save all those parts and just use that on the Acosta's go bag. Really get that bad boy up and running quickly. Not that I'm going to use it, but still, you know, there is that.
Flowing water, as evidenced by these images. At one point, more than 80 years ago, up to 1/3 of the Martian surface could have been
Honestly, these fucking grenades, seriously. Gee. Look at that. Honestly, there is no need for how accurate. And they go exactly on target, like pinpoint accuracy.
Today, water can be found on Mars largely as ice at the Martian North Pole. Although small quantities in the thin Martian atmosphere, or as brines in the Martian soil.
Sit down, sunshine. Sit down. Come on, Max. Assault rifle, assault rifle, assault rifle. See, that's what I like to see. I like to see all this lovely assault rifle that way. And what we do, obviously, we're gonna swap the old chesty piece. See, there we go. Back to it.
Network signal detected.
Sounds promising.
Yeah, so just remember on the PvP, Terry was the one who was proper chewing like a little hamster, looking all happy with himself when they announced ambush. Yeah, you know that thing that thing that was about as welcome as a dose of the clap.
Right there, right there!
Just remember that before you start heaping too much praise on Red Storm. Just saying, I'm not being like negative. I'm just simply reminding people that look, they may have only been paid employees at that point and they were paid to hype it up. The point was they were still hyping up that ambush, which turned out to be absolute bloody rubbish. Thing is, they also say there's going to be PvE elements, right? Now, I don't mean to be like a Nancy negative, but if you PvP boys don't keep that game going, it won't be long before they'll start adding a lot more to the PvE side that will bring in people that'll spend money. you'll have to really keep. If it's a
Secure
good
the
one, you
final
have to
hall.
really
Maybe
keep
you'll
that
find a terminal
alive.
there.
You'll have to find a lot of active players, and you'll have to
Agent
rinse
requesting
the hell out
backup.
of it. And it probably means you may have to buy stuff as well, because it's a free-to-play game, so they're going to be wanting to make some money somewhere. So just bear that in mind, boys. But right, with that, all that being said, hopefully you get your PvP
Finish mopping up these
that you
assholes
want.
and let's see what we can find.
Heavy cutting!
Drones are up. Friendly KIA.
It's probably bricked, but check out the server just to be sure.
Right.
Reformat cancelled. Attack data 0.7%.
I'll send the data you were able to recover to our tech guys just in case. The museum is secure. Well done. Here's hoping we get some value from the data you transmitted.
See, I know I died once, but 150 kills, right? 150 kills.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
There we go.
Looks like Black Tusk is holed up in the plaza. Considering what we know about that place, that can't be good. Smart for you on your map.
Yeah, so just remember, boys, Red Storm are not perfect, as everyone. I know people. They're so hungry for some new PvP that they're willing to just overlook all of the past transgressions of Red Storm makes, and they're like, well, yeah, they did the PvP in Div 1, but come on. Don't pretend that the PvP in Div 1 was perfect. It wasn't. Don't get me wrong, for some it was a lot better. But Red Storm did ambush mode. And that was dreadful in Div 2. So it was absolutely shocking. So just remember that. See, at the moment I'm just doing little bits and bobs. Oh. That's a hell of a bloody defence, isn't it? Blind the fire slide. It'd be nice if you could have a pair of sunglasses or something that would protect you from that. To the hotel as well.
Hostile control point identified.
Yeah, so back to it. Just remember, are you happy with your build? Is the first question you should be asking yourself right now. If you're happy with your build, good on you. Because
You're right next to the Grand Washington Hotel.
Okay, here we go. That should get their attention. Head to the service entrance on the east side of the building. Once you're inside, find a way to the atrium.
because that's half the first few days. That's probably going to be half the battle. Making sure that you're comfortable with your build. Also, next question for yourself: have you got a countdown build ready? Because obviously you've seen all the videos where apparently a Scorpio build works. So, have you got a Scorpio build ready?
Hostile radio intercepted.
We're under attack. It might be a diversion, so be ready.
Hostile radio intercepted.
I'm heading upstairs to the hostage. Everybody, get to the atrium.
Shit. Saint's here.
Who now?
Hyena big shot. Real unpleasant. We need to kill this asshole.
Other question you've got to ask yourself: if you've got friends that play it, are they going to be playing tomorrow? Are they ready? Are they as excited as you? If yes, then make sure you've got your squad details ready.
Nobody.
some. Get some.
You went all the way to the top floor. Take the stairs to the right of the elevators and work your way up.
Next question you got to ask yourself: Have you got a little bit of space in your inventory? Me currently, let's have a look. Hold on, I have got. So I got like 79 spaces, so yeah, I'm front to start with. I mean, this is a good one as well. Are your headphones charged up if you use wireless ones? Have you got a good charge in them? If not, get them charged. Get them charged. Because if you're on countdown, obviously yes, we've watched all the videos. We have, but we haven't played it ourselves. You know, it's all well and good knowing what to do when you're watching it, but you've got to take into account this will be your first run through if you weren't involved in PTS, obviously. So and also just remember, if you're involved in the PTS and there are still loads of fucking glitches, then you are personally responsible for how shit the update is. You are. To be honest, only things I envisage running smoothly will be gear in the dark zone, because it was the only thing that seemed to be tested the most. So on PTS, a lot of the videos were just people testing out builds in the dark zone. That was it. But I know people can go, well, you know, we had to test it out. Well, yeah, but you had to test out the whole fucking game, so, you know. I didn't see anyone test out Summit, you know. Let's face it, Summit, now that it's going to be all, we've got a big grind, Summit may start being used a lot more. So did anyone actually test out the Summit just to see if there was any glitches like mine was getting? Nope, thought not. Exactly.
I just found an ammo stockpile. I'm gonna detonate it.
Yeah, make sure your headphones are charged up. Also, wondering how he's getting in. That stupid fucking shotgunner again.
That's what you get, dumb sons of bitches.
Doing all right there, Kelso?
As long
These
as they're not
shotgunners
really
using like their rifles, they
that
really
blasted
do.
a lot of damage.
Look, I'd love to be able to get in like other rooms with that sweet too. I'm getting there. Oh, poor little Bobo. See, you want to just creep into all the rooms. This could make a very interesting battle zone as a dark zone. Oh, there could be some fucking evil fights going on, especially if you could get onto that bit there as well. So many sniper positions. I still reckon they just give you boys Kenny College PvPs. No fucker wants it.
Elevator power has been disrupted. Do not exit.
Don't know about anyone else, but I've already set myself the challenge that by time season 10, well, season 9 finishes, I'm on level 2095 now. I want to be 2000, probably like 2250. I want to go up a minimum of 150 levels. And that's me being like proper like modest about it. 2250. Plus, I'm just going to remind people, I'm also going to be doing what I'm calling a 7-hour build for the entire 12 weeks. It's going to be a build which I'm only going to spend 12 hours a week on. No, 7 hours a week on, so get your bloody English out, mate. Come on. Yeah, there's the build. That's all I'm going to do. That build will only get 7 hours of my time a week. Just to see exactly what state I could get it in just 7 hours a week. So that's for someone who hasn't got, that's to represent someone who hasn't got that much time and still enjoys the odd game, which is apparently what Countdown's for. So, you know, just quickly jump in, have some time, yeah, okay. Well, I'm going to do 7 hours of grinding a week, see what happens. Including doing Countdown as well. But I'm going to put the build together. I'm going to call it a 7-hour week.
I'm on the roof, holding for backup.
I have eyes on you, Kelso.
You see Saint?
I don't know what he looks like, but there are plenty of hostiles up there.
Not for long.
Unlucky Chucky. Yeah, so if anyone is interested in seeing the results, I'll keep you all updated. It's going to be 7 hours a week for the duration of the season, just to see exactly what I can get with it. Oh God. Both shite. I have to go hunt. I have to go farming some keys soon because I'm absolutely rinsing these hyena keys.
Let's do this.
Right, no Kelso. Get out my fucking way, love. Oh, come on, Kelso. Find your own fucking spot, love. Ooh. In case it's only the end of the video you're watching, just remember, I Twitch stream, which is the old OBitCharlie62389 at Twitch TV. I'm on YouTube, Hades Von Doom. Drop me a like, drop me a sub, drop me a follow. Help the channel. Obviously, if you want to watch one of the whole videos, try and watch some of my big ones. I do quite a few like rather big videos, you know, like I've got some 3-hour videos on there. I've got quite a few new 2-hour videos on there, so I don't just do Division content. If you're a massive Gears of War fan like me, I like Gears of War 2. I really do. Drop me anything. Who's that little bitch that keeps shooting me? That's like a sniper turret. I'll tell you one thing. It's effective. The thing that did disappoint me when I saw the season track of exactly what we're getting in season 9, truth be told, when I saw the global events, Reanimated. So Reanimated is quite possibly one of the most boring ones out of them. I ain't gonna be bothering with Reanimated. Golden Bullet, probably because that's a really, really good global event. Glad it's not Guardians. Oh god no. Guardians is good, but it gets boring quickly. It really does. The Golden Bullet, oh my god. You could do that for 2 weeks.
Eleanor,
Would not be a problem.
your mom sent us to bring
But Reanimated?
Are you good?
I'll
Heads up.
believe
We've got
yourself.
hostiles flooding into the building from the street.
Get down there and take care of them. I got Eleanor.
Bloody behave yourself. Reanimated again. Oh god. Sod off, son, with the reanimated. Two apparent events. I can hear what sounds like submachine gun, so nice to know my sound glitches are still there. Just before an update. Brilliant. Nothing makes me more confident about new update than stuff ruined by PTS. Because I have had a lot of shit go wrong. That PTS gave me so many bugs. Overheat the gun, behave yourself, son.
On the line.
I'll patch her in. Odessa? Kelso has some news for you.
We got Eleanor.
Is she okay?
She's okay. I'm bringing her home.
Oh, God. Oh, thank God.
See you soon.
Where's the ammo box? Might as well set that on fire. Yeah, we go. I was doing this. Boom. I love doing that on Heroic because it's so funny. So, oh my god, we are now actually on the countdown. Not the game mode, but new content. Actual new content. Well, I say actual new content. It's a new season, it's got rehashes and stuff. But it's a new season, new story, so we get to see something different, something a little new. Get to see a little bit of narrative stuff, which means we may actually have a reason to listen to Kelso. Oh yes. projects we'll quickly do. Public execution. Right.
Please don't kill me. I got you.
Just to quickly do this. I can't be leaving character that close to a new level.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Where's True Sons? What the hell are the black tusk doing sticking their nose in things that really do not bother them?
Civilians
Keep their fucking nose out.
Is that it? Everyone okay?
There we go. He doesn't care about the level. Well, like the control point level.
agent
What it
requesting
was,
backup.
I couldn't leave it on like 296 and that just that little sliver and no. It had to be Overlords as well. There we go. Right. Here we go. So, final recap. Because I know I've repeated it, but let's finish and just get it. Let's get it done. Tell everyone what I'm thinking and what the average, Mr. Average Doomage thinks could help. So, batteries charged on your headphones, batteries charged on your control pad. Favorite build, favorite gun. Make sure you've got enough space, and exactly use all your favorite stuff first. If you've got anything that you're not fond of, and you think you could have a use for, but you're not going to really use, unfavorite it now. Get it ready for donating tomorrow. And I reckon we're all going to be busy donating so much shit tomorrow. It's going to be unbelievable. If you've got this as well, hold on. Maybe check how many of them you got available. Because just remember, like, if it comes to donating any of this business, you can use one of your things, so there is that. But with that in mind, hopefully I will see some of you tomorrow and you can catch me on my stream. So this is the Doom signing out. Thank you for watching. Catch you later.